Let's get it into our Sunday headlines here, and that is headline number one. The Vikings, they keep pace for the Lions for the NFC's number one seed. Where else would you rather be in Week 18? We will be there in Detroit.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the patience of Sam Darnold. They were early in the game. They were rolling a lot of coverage toward Justin Jefferson, coach, crowding him, making sure that he didn't get the ball. But then Sam Darnold, he trusted the other guys and started distributing it to them.
And that's what made it, okay? Addison gets open, Hawkinson, he's spreading the ball around, getting it to his backs, and they're moving the football. Well, now Green Bay has to make some adjustments. Then you can go to Jefferson. But I thought he showed great patience and just followed his reads and hit the open man.
And I'm going to tell you, man, this offensive line was excellent today. They gave up one sack, gave him time. They didn't have a lot of success running the ball, but he was protected. He was clean. He didn't take a lot of big shots. Excellent job by the offensive line.
And then the other thing, I think you have them up 2 points. They get the ball back at the 2-minute warning. They've got to make a couple of first downs to win the game. And it would have been, I probably would have sat there, okay, let's run it, use the clock, and let our defense win it. No, they put it in Sam Darnold's hands. We're going to throw it. He delivered, and he's got him in position for the number one seed.
And, you know, Coach, I'm a big fan of this defense because this defense puts so much pressure on you. And they did a great job of confusing Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur. Rushing 3, rushing 6, rushing 5. He could not get comfortable back there. He didn't know what was going on. And then to be able to have guys like Byron Murphy Jr. to lock up man-to-man, Stephon Gilmore, 2 veteran guys back there that can lock up, and then you have, of course, the Harrison Smith back there.
This was a great performance. Green Bay had been hot. We've talked about Green Bay the last few weeks.
Good football
maybe
team.
they were one of the best teams in the league, and they took care of it, too.
And B-Flow's been doing that all year to some of the hottest offenses.
Everybody.
Just shutting them down. Let's look at the day of Darnold because it was another big-time day. 33 of 43, 377, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. He is now the first quarterback in NFL history to win 14-plus games in his first season with a new team. What else you want to know?
And I'll tell you, I was watching the game, and after every series, Keenan McCardell, the receiver coach, would sit with Justin Jefferson, and he'd say, don't worry, you're going to be fine. You're doing this. We're going to get to you. And they just kept their game plan. They didn't change things, and he ends up throwing for 377, and he hit Jefferson a few times in the second half.
And Jefferson, it wasn't like he was complaining, he was mad, anything like that.
He's looking at the tablet. What's going on? What are they doing? Here's what they're doing. Here's how we're going to attack.
Learning and just being patient and understanding it's not just about him, but it's about the team. And that's what I love. And you don't pay Justin Jefferson the type of money you paid him just because he's a great football player, but it's the attitude that he brings and the leadership, and it's been terrific.
All right, so let me hit you guys with the $1 million question. I guess the $150 million question could be more than that. What should the Vikings do at the quarterback position come next year? Because he is going to be a free agent, talking about Sam Darnold, and they got a first-round pick in J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, and I said it before. I would pay him very similar to Baker Mayfield, maybe 3-year, $100 million. If he wants more than that, then he's free to shop himself on the market. But I can't pay him because you got the resources you have to allocate to other spots.
And I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to sit down with Sam Darnold and say, look, we love you, we want you, and here's what we can pay you. Now, do you want to stay in a system with a great head coach and a great quarterback coach and 3 great receivers and a great tight end and a great running back and a team that loves you, or do you want to go get $100 million somewhere else on a bad team?
Well, all money ain't good money, Coach. And I want to go to a place where I'm wanted, where I'm comfortable, and where they know me. And Kevin O'Connell knows him. And if you go to another team, you don't have that same chemistry. You don't have that same connection to the offensive coordinator.
I will be fascinated by this one because he hasn't had that mega payday yet, right? After the Jets, he's been a backup, and then he comes here and he proves he can be a starter after he's grown up a little bit. He has not hit the multi-million-dollar jackpot yet, and he's going to have a chance to.
I will say this. Over the course of my career, I talked to 5 or 6 veteran players with my Colts team, and I would say, we can offer you this. You're going to get $5 million more over there. Maybe you got to go for your family. And they would go and miss out on the Super Bowl or come back and say, you know what, it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. And if I'm Sam Darnold, I say I've got a chance to be on a Super Bowl team with some fantastic teammates. Maybe I don't need the mega deal. Maybe I just need a good deal.
But you also talked to me about them believing that they had 3 or 4 really good quarterbacks or whatever.
They've got a great quarterback room. Not only J.J. McCarthy, first-round pick, Daniel Jones is there. He's learning. He's on the practice squad, and he looks tremendous to them.
Big
and
athlete.
then they've got a couple of other quarterbacks, Nick Mullins and Rippon, who've won games for them. So they've got 5 guys in that room that they believe in. Now, Sam Darnold's the guy, and he's hot right now, but it's just not the type of situation where you say, hey, if somebody offers him the moon, we've got to match it. I don't think it's going to be that way.
I agree with you. I'm not overpaying for Sam Darnold.
And there's some quarterback needy teams. Vegas, the Jets, the Browns, the Giants, the Colts potentially.
Some of those teams are going to
Steelers.
They're going to offer him so much money.
Moon.
The Saints. What about the 49ers? Would you rather have Purdy or would you rather have Sam Darnold?
I'd rather have Purdy.
Okay.
Because in San Francisco, I'd rather have Purdy.
Okay. Is that easy?
I don't know if it's that easy.
I don't know if it is either.
Sam Darnold, if he takes
He's
this
proven
team,
himself longer than 1 year.
if he takes this team a long
year's
ways
been
in the
tough,
playoffs, some of those teams are going to come after him.